What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about the official rewards for the Shadow Siege event, an update on the faction showdown challenges, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a reminder, we got plenty of brand new articles going up over on dkdynamite.com, and expansion to all the coverage you're seeing here on the channel, just in the form of journalism. As a reminder, Detonated is a new outlet I founded to continue covering Call of Duty just through articles on the website and plenty of tweets over on Detonated's Twitter. But earlier this morning, I posted a separate video talking about the crazy rumors which dropped last night about Modern Warfare 3. The usual leakers on Twitter did go ahead and reveal a lot of specific information about the multiplayer overhaul that Modern Warfare 3 is going to have. Essentially, the game is just not Modern Warfare 2. A lot of the features that you guys have been asking for in MW2 are going to be inside of the new Call of Duty dropping in the next couple of months. Talk all about that in a video that is linked down below. But first off, today a new patch did become installable for Black Ops Cold War. For those wondering what's included in the patch, I will say that it's very likely in the next couple of days you'll see a pop-up inside of Cold War that is referring to the Modern Warfare 3 pre-order page. It'll talk about maybe the rewards you get for all the editions of MW3. We saw something like that for MW2 inside of Cold War last year, and of course Vanguard the year prior. So yeah, we're going to be seeing a bunch of MW3 marketing inside of Cold War, and likely even Modern Warfare 2019. But the patch today also featured a ton of security updates, which is really important since the game did suffer from some really nasty exploits a couple of months ago with people out there booting others offline, hacking people's information, ripping people's IPs. Cold War was very unsafe not too long ago, but a couple of security updates have gone out ever since, which have drastically improved the experience and have made it a safe multiplayer to hop onto again. But as pointed out by Detonated, the in-game timer for the Faction Showdown event inside of Modern Warfare 2 is currently bugged, but as a huge reminder, the event does end tomorrow, August 16th at 1 o'clock Eastern. That is 12 o'clock Central and 10 o'clock Pacific. Hopefully that's very clear. As of right now, it looks like interesting sweep here from Shadow Company. I mean, it's not exactly a close call between the two factions, but you can tell Shadow Company is going to keep the lead all the way until tomorrow. So it's always possible that as a bonus for everybody out there that took part in the event, Activision will just end up releasing all of the rewards that were promised for the Faction Showdown event, because as of right now, it's confirmed that you obviously have already gotten the guaranteed cosmetics for doing the individual challenges or the blueprint for doing all the challenges for a certain side, but the mastery unlocks, right? That is the universal camo, the operator skin, the XP token. That is only guaranteed for the winning faction, and if you did all the challenges for that winning faction. So with the fact that Shadow Company is just taking the lead by far and is likely going to finish the entire event in first place, if you did the Shadow Company challenges, you'll get those 3 bonus rewards, but if you didn't, you won't get anything. But what if you did all the challenges for both sides? Will they end up releasing all the rewards for everybody? It's totally possible, especially considering that narratively we're going to a ceasefire between both groups so that we can work together against Connie, or excuse me, Coney. I've been mispronouncing that in a couple of videos now. We're working together against Coney for the Shadow Siege events. We might just end up getting 2 universal camos, 2 operator skins, and 2 XP bonuses. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, it's also possible they end up reusing the 141 rewards for a separate event later. They could release them for free as a part of a different event. Who knows what they'll end up doing with the extra 3 bonuses that already got confirmed. But today we did get some marketing in regards to the Shadow Siege event rewards. So as it says, play and unlock rewards in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. So here are the following rewards. We have a Coney Group emblem, a Crimson Sound calling card, which is really badass, matching the marketing of Modern Warfare 3 by far. We also have the new DLC assault rifle, the M13C, a gas canister charm, which is interesting because we're going to be looking for a gas canister during the event. I think we have to exfil with it according to recent rumors and blog post teasers. We have 1 battle token tier skip, which again is really helpful for those out there that are a little behind right now with their Season 5 battle pass. And we have 1 vehicle skin, which is the Serpent Slayer. So we have a total of 6 cosmetic rewards for taking part in Shadow Siege. Could even be some secret ones that we don't know about right now, but again, this is all for taking part in the Shadow Siege event, which does begin on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be 12:30 Central and about 10:30 a.m. Pacific. And like I touched on in a previous video, based on the link that they're sending out for us to add the event to our calendars on our phones, it looks like the event itself will last until I think it's close to 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So you'll have about 12 and a half hours-ish to take part in this playlist to get all the rewards. If you don't do everything in that period of time, these rewards will be gone forever. Now, on top of that, it's expected that pre-orders are going to go live for Modern Warfare 3 right after the conclusion of Shadow Siege, or probably within the hour that Shadow Siege does begin this upcoming Thursday. And then when that happens, not only will we have a reveal for the Standard Edition, a Cross-Gen, a Vault Edition, but we'll also have pre-order bonuses for picking up those editions, which might contain a bunch of cosmetics that are usable right away in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. And I think right now it's very clear, based on other rumors out there, that there will be a special Makarov edition skin that is released as a part of maybe any pre-order or one specific edition, and that Makarov skin will be usable inside of Modern Warfare 2, and then of course later Modern Warfare 3 when all the content transfers over. Could even be some bonuses a part of any pre-order that's just for the beta later this fall. We'll have to wait and see how that works, but again, there's quite a few bonuses releasing this Thursday, not just from Shadow Siege, but even for pre-ordering the game and even a specific edition for Modern Warfare 3. Now, to add to this, PlayStation Size did go ahead and report that apparently the patch for Shadow Siege is about 1.4 gigabytes. It's very unlikely this is the same patch for Season 5 Reloaded. I don't think a mid-season update would be that small, so that'll be a patch that comes out in the next week and a half. We'll talk more about that update later on, but the patch itself that contains the entire Shadow Siege event and likely other spoilers for Modern Warfare 3 is hopefully not going to become installable until Thursday morning, right as the event is about to begin, because if the patch becomes installable, let's say tonight or tomorrow, there's going to be lots of spoilers and leaks over on Twitter and other social media sites. So if you guys want to avoid all the spoilers for Shadow Siege, for Modern Warfare 3, the additions of the game, definitely make sure to stay off of social media. I'm not going to be spoiling anything in these videos here. I'll obviously give a warning on screen if I'm going to talk about something spicy, but be aware of that. The patch will hopefully become installable right before the event starts, but if it doesn't, then all hell is about to break loose when it comes to leaks. It's also not that big of a patch, so I do hope that it becomes installable around an hour before the event's set to begin, so everybody out there who might have slower internet has enough time to download it and keep up to date with everybody else that's going to be jumping into the event right away. That's what we know so far, but as a reminder too, with the recent launch of Season 5, some things for Shadow Siege did already bleed over into the game. Like I mentioned previously, we found out about the M13C being unlockable through the upcoming MW3 event because of a random pop-up that would show up for a lot of us while just doing random things in multiplayer, nothing specifically, but it mentioned you unlock that weapon for taking part in Shadow Siege or doing Shadow Siege challenges. And then M13C attachments already popped up for weapons in the same weapon receiver like the Chimera or the M13B. That was odd. And then on top of that, 4 camos became discoverable that I believe are for the M13C. It could just be a set of camos for another DLC weapon like the upcoming Staccato 2011 pistol or the MP5 SD SMG coming out. A lot of things have popped up already for the M13C inside of MW2 so far, just as an FYI. But I also wanted to point out something that I haven't seen mentioned really anywhere, and I could be tripping, but let me know what you guys think about this. Mazda does have a new loading screen, and it looks like it was just added with Season 5, and it features Zaya Observatory with grass, and it doesn't look like this in-game at all. So could this be some type of post-event update to the map itself, either for Warzone or DMZ, possibly both? This might just be one of those updates that wasn't meant to go live in the game just yet, at least for the loading screen, and it was meant to be released maybe after Season 5 Reloaded or at some point later. We haven't really gotten too many major point of interest changes to Al Mazrah, so I wouldn't be shocked if after this big Shadow Siege event, they changed the map a little bit to account for whatever damage happens during the event itself. Now I'm going to end with this, and as a bit of a follow to a video that I made earlier, I put out this tweet right after that saying it's ironic that the people complaining about MW3 seeming like DLC are the same folks who seemingly have been asking for a new COD anyway, because they're asking for the features that Modern Warfare 2 is lacking. That's a classic minimap, original perk system, familiar movement that's a little bit more in line with the Warzone 1 era or even Vanguard, higher TTK, which would mean different health changes. So it seems like a new game was the best route anyway. If people out there, or a majority of people, if they want those features back, it makes sense to see a new COD game anyway, because those features were never going to be added into Modern Warfare 2. We were never going to see a drastic overhaul that kind of strips away the identity Modern Warfare 2 has. So I'm all for a new Call of Duty in that case, and I'm sure most people are as well. So I'm pretty sure that the DLC expansion discussion and controversy is going to die down over time, but will likely be fueled up again once people realize or find out officially that every map at launch in that game is going to be a remastered one from 2009. That's what the rumor says right now, according to the reliable usual suspects on Twitter. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with MW3. But as of right now, I think it makes the most sense to start fresh if people out there are looking for a massive and a drastic overhaul anyway. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the official rewards for the Shadow Siege event? How are you feeling about an update on Faction Showdown, possibly getting all 6 bonus rewards, and everything else we discussed? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.